Welcome back. This is Jack. Let's get started.
Sure we're not lost?
Positive.
All right.
There should be a big
The game wants me to go this way,
way,
so I'm going to go this way.
Let's find out first. Lead the way.
Can I just walk across that? Okay, good. Bottle of ether. That's good.
They're nothing.
I wouldn't know. That one's actually one of my weak spots.
Get ready. I won't give up. I'll do better next time. Promise.
Yeah. Me too.
Oh yeah, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So when it comes to anime, I have a rule, and it's one of the ones that usually automatically make me start not liking the show. I'm having to push through Naruto because I never watched it growing up, and I'm kind of like, okay, I need to watch it because it's one of the big three. But I hate characters who are inherently more powerful because of their existence. That just upsets me. Like, I just can't bring myself to enjoy the show as much. I like characters who are like Zoro, for instance, in One Piece, who's strong purely because he made himself so. He trains and through sheer raw willpower. Those are the characters I like. Now, Luffy kind of falls into the same trap. He's kind of born of a really powerful family, but that hasn't. The only thing that's benefited to him now is that he's had access to training from his grandfather. So,
Ugh, it reeks down here. Well, the Undercity isn't exactly the prettiest place.
and then Naruto, as you already know, is descended from like the fourth Hokage, the first Hokage apparently also. Oh, new gloves for her. Cool. Glad I checked. No, I ain't going this way yet. There's probably more loot this way. He has the Nine Tails creature in him. You know, like all these things that just that was pointless. What if there's an advantage to me doing that? Doesn't seem like it. Oh well. Yeah. What Mojo just said. Ichigo is just OP. He's Vasto Lord, Quincy, and pure-born Shinigami. And that's where my issue comes in at. When a character is inherently OP because of just their heritage for no reason. They woke up powerful. Goku gives me the same issue. He is a Saiyan, an alien on Earth. Now, mind you, they didn't originally make him an alien. And that too, I forgot to mention that. Naruto is the reincarnation of a god. Yeah, that totally makes it fair for everybody else who wants to be amazing. Sorry, I gotta look at... I should check to see if there's any weapons and armor I should have bought. Nah, just bracelets. So they have... sorry, we're giving spoilers to Naruto, but they have all these... It's just... The show's been out for a long time. If you haven't seen it, that's your own fault. They have all these things that just make him unnecessarily, like, unfairly powerful. And I just don't like animes like that. True, he was the weaker son of a he was the son of a weaker Saiyan. You are correct on that. But the issue is still that he is he got to Z purely because he was a Saiyan. And then and yeah, he does train insanely a lot. Like, I'm not going to take that away from him. Darn. I was hoping for... Set that up. So he has honestly trained. Like, it's not that he doesn't train. He trains insanely. And then they also do the... Oh, I didn't wish I'd get that one. Then they also do the more annoying thing to me, which is you have Vegeta, for instance, who trains nonstop. Like, the only time he wasn't training was pretty much between Cell Saga and Boo Saga, because it was a trillion sit-ups in like a couple minutes. But then again, he doesn't know how to count. That's actually a whole thing behind it. It was hilarious. Okay, just checking to see if there was extra materia slot I could hit up over there. Probably. Like, I'm not wanting to like trash on him too much. It's just that it plays into a trope that I really just don't like. But I can understand it. I understand why it's used. You want to make the character feel different, and that's what they do. But they make him different, not based on like his work ethic or anything like that. They make it purely based on they just want him different. Like, that's one of the reasons why I'm a fan of My Hero Academia. Is the main character is different in the fact that he had no ability. Everything about him that's special is his own internal drive. He's rather intelligent, and he's got passion. And I feel like, honestly, Miria Togata, the guy who can phase, or used, the guy who could phase through stuff, I feel like he's who Shonen Jump would have had as a hero. Yeah, and that's correct, but I'm talking about like his personality-wise. He feels like he would have been the Shonen Jump character. He made his ability OP. As he said himself, and that just makes him feel like a traditional Shonen Jump character.
This won't take long.
That's all. Go on. That's it.
But that's one of the reasons why I'm liking. But as I said before, in both the cases, these characters, they weren't made powerful. They weren't born powerful. They earned it. As Miria Togata's fight with Overhaul, he goes, "I'm still Lemillion." I'm not gonna go that way yet. Actually, which way is it trying to get me to go? I have a map I can look. So I'm gonna assume it doesn't want me to go this way. So I'm gonna go this way. What Mojo said was, Miria has a horrible quirk, but he worked really hard. And if you've seen My Hero Academia...
Is it safe to go through here? It's really dark. I'm sure we'll be fine. Come on. Hey,
Yeah, and that's another one that upsets me in Naruto.
Don Corneo was telling us the truth.
I'm going to go back, because I feel like I'm going the right direction, which I don't want to do.
What do you think Shinra's really up to? I mean...
Rock Lee and Naruto,
But I can't imagine...
like, him and Might Guy both were recognized as someone who put in so much effort, and then Sasuke and Naruto blink and they're instantly more powerful. And hell, the 3 months training that Sasuke did, and he's able to mimic Rock Lee's fighting style. That got me. I was really upset. Now, mind you, they did put in the caveat that he can only do it for a limited amount of time, whereas Rock Lee can hold that speed for as long as he wants. And every time Rock Lee is about to have a good moment where he's a badass, nope, someone's got to come and save him. That just annoys me. Alright, does the game want me to go which way? Okay, not this way, so I'm going to go this way.
That's a power generator, all right.
Wow, talk about ancient.
It's an antique, older than the Mako reactors even. It'd be a
So,
miracle.
I'm talking about when Sasuke fights Gaara. Like, and he starts moving like Rock Lee, and he even mimics one of his attacks and makes it his own. And then Naruto copies it. Like that. It just really annoys me. But they do give, at least they give Might Guy two of the greatest moments to me. He fights. I'm not actually in there to the scene in the anime yet, but I do know what happens.
Look at that. And let there be light.
I'm gonna swing back here real fast, see what I missed.
Compared to us, at least.
The final fight of the where basically they're fighting an opponent where no ninjutsu, no jitsu was going to work on him, and then the only thing that would work is a taijutsu, and he goes, "Oh really?"
So it's my turn?
Proceeds to unleash
Get fired up.
when he goes Night Guy.
Go on.
So their weakness is magic. Okay, I should have been
You're good at this.
paying attention to that.
Told you so.
Yeah, that's the fight I'm talking about. I was trying not to say it in case for some reason someone hasn't seen it. When he has to go Night Guy. Which gets me back to a point. Something I did a video on. And it actually bothers me. It's like really trivial. It's really stupid, but I gotta talk about it. So, Death Battles did a video of Might Guy versus All Might. And I disagree with their outcome. They're like, "Oh, Might Guy can do this, this, this," and I'm like, and All Might in his prime could do. Yeah, that was my answer. All Might is the winner. And they're like, "Well, the reason why we're giving it to Might Guy is because he just can't keep up with Might Guy." Like, and I'm like, no, he can go faster. And like they explain their math, so I'm like, okay, cool, I can kind of appreciate it, but they're wrong. And then their argument was they gave it to Might Guy after he does Night Guy, which is his death. It kills him in the end. So I'm like, that's not a really fair answer then. So all in all, I was a little upset with their answer. I do appreciate them busting out the math and explaining what their logic was, but I think parts of what the math they were basing it on was logic of the real world versus logic of the universe in question. Like, for instance, at one point when they show, like, Might Guy's being covered in blood dragon when he's doing Night Guy, what did I find? Key to the sewers obtained. Interesting. I have a feeling that's going to be useful later. They're like, "Oh, that's how strong and fast he's moving, is that his blood is is pouring out of his body and stuff." And I'm like, arguably that's not blood. That looks more like chakra. Because they're talking about how he's got all 8 gates open, and and it's all of his chakras being used all at once, pretty much. There's no filter to it anymore. So it may not be blood, it may literally just be chakra. So anyway, that's neither here nor there.
It worked.
Oh, so I had to find that key. Okay. Because I do know there's supposed to be a secret stash of Don Corneo, and I'd like to find it. I think I know where it's at, actually. Or maybe coming out of where it's at. I don't know. We'll see.
Wait a minute. I know this place. Sector 7 should be just on the other side of this waterway.
So this is where Sector 6 ends.
And where Sector 7 begins. Once we cross over, we can start looking for a way back to the surface.
Might be harder than you think.
Let's just try to make our way down this tunnel. See if we can't use those gates to clear a path. We can do this.
Sorry about that.
We'll figure it out.
Basically, the Cliff Note version of it was they identified. They're saying Might Guy was so powerful because when he's flexing up in Night Guy mode, his blood is his blood flows out of his body and forms that whole dragon thing. And I'm like, no, that looks more like chakra because he's opened all 8 gates, and that his chakra is literally overwhelming his body. It's burning it up. So So that's the Cliff Note version.
It's over.
I do want to ask Mojo, what kind of games do you like to, what kind of games would you like to see me stream in the future? Because when I beat this game, I'm going to be streaming other things. So. Because I was going to lean back towards, because I do random streams of, I obtained something. I do random streams of, it was probably a Moogle Metal, of like crafting survival games. Because, like, especially like No Man's Sky. Which today I should actually be unlocking the living ship, so I'm pretty happy about that. But I'm just trying to look at what other games I can stream, because once I beat this game, I don't have to record it anymore, and I start using my my streaming slot for other games. You know, I'm gonna be smart about this and switch to Aerith.
I'm just so tired.
Just talk about genre, don't talk about specific game. There is one game I'm kind of thinking about picking up. It's a team-based strategy game. The Gears of War Tactics.
Finish him off. I'm running, guys. Bring it. No surprises there.
Is the one I'm thinking of, but I don't know if it'll be a good idea. Oh, I was thinking that tomorrow's stream's not going to be Final Fantasy. I might do one more One Piece recording for the purpose of showing off Kaido and Big Mom's fighting, and probably Shanks and Blackbeard as well. Just show off all the Yonko. Would you be interested in something like that? Alright, so I do have to pretty much go magic.
Don't overdo it.
Okay, let's go. I'll show you what I can do.
Too bad there hasn't been a Sengaku Basara game in a while.
This one's for you.
Cool. Then I'll definitely be doing that, because I was interested in doing it to begin with. Because I already did a quick test on my own just to see what it was like. I still think Whitebeard is the best of the Yonko to play as, but all of them are pretty fun. Shanks has a little bit little to be desired, but he's still fun. I wonder what that did, if anything. Oh, cool. So I was kind of guessing it was going to let me do, but I wasn't sure. I'm guessing there's going to be some loot this way that I can go hit up. Oh, one of my friends brought this question up, and I really am interested in it. What do you think Zoro's gonna do when he finds out Sanji kicked Luffy? Like that. Like he did in the, Cake Island arc.
Won't be tough.
Because you saw how he reacted to,
Take the lead.
All set.
when Usopp left the, crew. He wasn't particularly happy about it. I'm gonna do Fleeting Familiar even if it's gonna be useless.
Get him.
Oh, it's a little butterfly!
One more shot. Mind backing off a bit? I think we're almost done.
Was never in doubt.
She summoned a little butterfly, and that is awesome to me. I actually enjoyed that more than I probably should have.
All right. Now we should be able to get across.
So cheesy. They happen to form the perfect bridge of debris.
I'll go first, okay?
can't stop thinking about what Corneo said.
Couldn't they jump across?
I know. Me too.
It's gotta be a trick. There's no way they'd go that far.
I think I missed a materia.
But what if Corneo really was telling the truth? We have to get there in time to stop it. We have to.
Right.
Aerith, what are you not telling me?
Huh?
Guys, come on. We gotta keep moving.
Coming! I'll go first.
I mean, Tifa and Cloud can literally one jump that. Oh, which reminds me. So the
Okay, Aerith.
the YouTube channel
On
Mashed
my way.
has
Here we.
has a video of using Luigi in place of Saitama for One Punch Man, and it's awesome. Like, they've got 2 videos for it for the opener, and I highly recommend it.
Almost there.
And they've also got the Super Mario Anime Brothers. The first one makes fun of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh, I wonder who's underneath. I was just thinking.
Thanks. You saved me.
Least I could do.
Hear that, Cloud? Come on.
Girls are just giving him so much shit. I really need to get back into some of my writing. Talking about all this, like, writing sins and stuff makes me want to get back into my writing.
Still thinking about the plate?
Yeah.
The future isn't set in stone. That's what I always tell myself.
Yeah? I hope you're right.
How about this then? Think of something fun. After saving Sector 7, you're gonna...
I'm gonna go shopping. Topside. I'll buy stuff for the bar, decorations, coasters.
Can I come?
You'd better.
Then it's a date.
Cloud can carry all our stuff.
He'll be our pack chocobo.
What was that about me?
Nothing.
That's about to break.
Huh? No way!
Come on, Tifa! Cloud! Hold on tight!
On 3, okay? 1, 2, 3.
It feels like just an excuse to make me not be able to backtrack.
Sorry about that.
No need to.
I'll check that in a second. Actually, whatever, I'll check it right now. Yep, that's it. One job! Yeah, it's hilarious. If you want to dip from this formula to watch it, you'll get a good laugh. Like, I'd put that and this and the Super Mario Brothers, Anime Brothers, or whatever, on the same tier as Team 4 Star. Like, just those 2 little quick clips on the same tier as Team 4 Star. And I hold Team 4 Star in high regard. They're also the ones who did the video for No Mercy, which is making fun of Overwatch. I forgot about them having done that too. Alright, first I'm going to see what's in the vending machine. Now, normally about this... actually, I have money somehow. Let's get some more high potions. Now, normally at this point, I would be looking at ending the stream, ish. But I'm not going to just yet. Because the scene that's coming up, I don't want to cut away before. And I'll probably wait until after it. I'd forgotten that my image was gone. feel like I'm about to have another boss fight. I'm not gonna be any kind of support. We end up losing. It's all your fault. Tell myself the ending to One Piece, just in case something happened to him. If I could meet him, would be another conversation. I don't know what I would... Because he's pretty open about anything, except for, like, the spoiler stuff. What do these characters look like as a kid? What would they look as the opposite sex? Like, he'll answer just about any question. And does all of Luffy's stretch, which he's answered. Both in the anime and outside the... Or, sorry, in the manga and outside the manga. Alright. Wait, hang on. I think I'm getting my writers mixed up. Oda is One Piece, right? Yeah, no, because one is One Punch Man and Mob 100, Mob Psycho 100. I need to flip the Aerith because these guys are anti-magic. I thought she had another spell on her.
This is gonna hurt.
Some cooked lobster! Oh, for those who are just not able to read the chat, Mojo asked if you could be Oda for a day, what would you do? Because I've got my own, like, I want to make my own manga at some point. I have characters and I have the story written out. I'm just not an artist. Oh, God. Did you just Family Guy me? He, Mojo just did a, I Rock Lobster, which, if I remember correctly, was a Family Guy joke. A Family Guy joke, because they started with Rock Lobster, but then they started saying, I Rock Lobster or something like that. I can't remember the whole scene, but it was just really, it was Family Guy. Let's leave it at that. It was a Family Guy scene. Okay, I'm gonna go this way first.
You sure you want to fight?
Hey, guess what's over there? Jackal? Jackal? Is it a jackal? Jackal. It's a jackal? Jackal.
This one's for you. That's the way to do it.
I'm guessing that was in, like, your suggested videos on the side to the video I suggested. Alright, definitely going back the other way. I'm gonna go anyway, because XP. Okay. That was just... Because that was, like, from left field a little bit, because we're sitting there talking about, like, anime, and then you go into Family Guy stuff, so I'm like... Like, South Park I can kind of understand, because they have a whole episode about anime. Which I'm told there's supposed to be a sequel to it, but I'm really, really behind on my South Park. Oh, okay, yeah. Cooked lobster is what I said. Okay, that's what triggered the thought. Okay. I was wondering, that was something else there. Mojo said, I just heard you say lobster, I think you did. Yeah, I did say lobster. I was referring to me cooking a lobster because I used fire on it. Or fire out on it. And this is what I came over here for. What is it? Oh, warding. Warding? What do you do? Hey, no, your joke was completely appropriate. Warding. What do you do? Oh, okay. So, this gives me resistance to the element, or to, like, poison and stuff like that. Okay. That's cool. Now, I'm going to continue going this way because I saw some baddies I want to fight, and I'm pretty sure that means there's going to be some good loot. Oh, you're good. I do that kind of stuff all the time. When I was really young, I was told I had ADD. I was never diagnosed with it, but that's what I was told. So I'm pretty guilty of doing that stuff myself.
I'll show you what I can do.
Do it to that thing.
How's this? Sorry.
Instantly
but I
staggered it.
It's your turn now. Let's finish for you. Ready or not, here I come. I'd keep my distance if I were you. That's it. So long.
He was asleep the whole fight. Yeah, that was... I slept through class and I had the ability to kind of like figure out the answer. So a little bit of story on myself. Growing up, they actually said I believed I was mentally challenged. Up until about the end of 5th grade, they're like, oh, they thought I was learning disabled and had me in special ed classes in Florida. And I'm from Florida originally. So they had me in those classes, and those classes consisted more of you learning how to take a test than you actually learning the material. So I spent a good 5 years of my life learning that stuff. And then about 6th grade, they looked at my FCAT score, the standardized testing. And they're like, wait, he scores in the top percentile for the whole state. And so they gave me a test, and they're like, well, no, he's actually gifted. So they pulled me out of remedial classes and put me in gifted classes. And they found out no matter what class you put me in, it's going to be a C. Because I was passing and I was lazy. Now, if it was a subject I was interested in, like history, I picked that. I got good grades in that. That's a little bit of personal history there for you. Yeah, getting good at guessing is really good. Or I wouldn't call it guessing, I'd say educated guessing. Because you knew it wasn't this, it wasn't that, so it left you 2, and then you're like, oh, it's this. It's got to be this.
I wonder. There must be some way we can lower the water level.
There is, if you give me control of the camera. Alright. Wonder what's behind this door. Oh, look! Controls for things. Oh, it's going to be a mini game.
Guys, check it out. Seventh Heaven's water tank has something similar. I'm betting we can use this to control the sewage level.
Hey, Cloud. You want to give it a try?
Yeah, same way.
This ought to drain the water.
When I was real young, I was afraid to finish first in a test because then I was like, oh, everybody would think I wasn't paying attention. Or I wasn't trying. But then after a while, I stopped caring. I'm like, I'm done. I'm not going to second guess the questions. I'm just going to turn in what I have.
No luck?
Must be busted.
A red light indicates a blockage, apparently. We can use the hand pump to clear the blockage. Sounds about right. I remember having to do this at the bar before.
All right.
Aerith, you mind giving me a hand? Cloud, you stay put. Keep an eye out for more red lights.
Wait, I'm not sure.
Trust me, this is the best way to handle it. We'll be back soon.
I'm curious. One thing I do like about Tifa's design is she looks fit. Like, you can see the faint outlines of, like, her abs. But at the same time, she isn't, like, so muscular that, like, guys who are uncomfortable with
So maybe this is a little different from the one at the
muscular
bar.
women would be a turn away.
Industrial?
She's not as cut as she could be. Alright, have Aerith open the valves. Tilt left to open the valves. The needle will start to swing to the left. Have Tifa work the pump, hitting X repeatedly. Have Aerith close the valve by tilting it down. Okay, so left and right, and then down. Okay. So I gotta keep doing this.
Here goes. Whoops.
Okay, I know what I did wrong.
Try to stay in sync.
Alright. I hate these kind of puzzles. So she's gonna bring the pressure up. Got it. You gotta bring it down while it's in the red zone. So I'm guessing what we're doing, scientific-wise, is we're building up pressure into the pipe. And Aerith is releasing the pressure. Opening it creates an opening for the pressure to increase, and then by pumping it down, it releases the pressure. That's what it looks like we're doing.
That went well.
See if I can get this one on the first try. I doubt it, because that thing moves fast. Nope.
Could have gone better.
Hope I don't have to do this too many times. Because another thing I don't like is when a game feels like it throws in a lot of mini games just to
Try to stay in sync.
mini games just to buy time within it. That's real. I hope I don't miss this one. And I did.
Keep calm.
Really?
Could have gone better.
I'm doing horrible.
Here goes.
Like, okay, I was gonna say, if I missed that one, I would have been so upset.
All right, I think that did it.
Wonderful.
Okay, it's the only one with a
Let's
pump in
get
front of it, so I think that's the only one I had to do.
Getting worried.
Unless I have to do one on the other side. Yay! I'm out of coffee.
Nicely done.
We make a great team.
Go team.
I've got this.
Don't you mean?
Take the lead.
All set. I'll take care of them. Gotcha. One more shot.
Let's give him a little cooking. Nope. Apparently not.
Let's do this.
It's my own fault.
Be careful.
I'd been forgetting to heal between fights.
Gotta be careful. I won't give up.
Not throwing in the towel.
No, looking good.
Come on, you can do it. This one's for you.
This fight going badly is entirely my own fault because I forgot to heal my people up.
Get him. We'll make it quick. Finish him off. Bring it. One more shot.
Oh, poison material
No
improved.
surprises there.
Cloud still needs to heal, but I'll worry about that in a second. Let's go ahead and have Tifa heal him up while we're not in the fight. There we go. Alright, so I gotta follow a path. Here we go.
Okay then.
Alright, I want to check something.
I got your note.
The weakness is fire. And I'm using wind, so...
Gotta stay.
I got this. Gotcha. It's over. Bingo.
Ooh, I want to see what this does. Star Show. Don't know what it does. That was a thing. Let's do it again. Oh, it missed. I'm a frog! I'm a frog! Oh my god, I'm a frog! He frogged me! Juro would be so excited. There we go.
And we're safe.
It had her pants. Oh my god, that was so awesome. I enjoyed that more than I should have.
Hope the pillar's not much further.
Deal with that.
Let me handle it.
I'll show you what I can do. Hey, you asked for it. Yeah. There. I'd keep my distance if I were you.
Gotta be careful.
I'm feeling pretty weak.
Figured that was gonna happen.
Right. It's on you.
All set. Come on.
This is gonna be pointless.
Help us out. Gotcha.
I can't. I won't. That didn't happen.
I've got you. Good job.
Little annoyed, but I got it.
Hang back.
There we
I'll
go.
on ahead and secure the exit.
Looks like they're hungry for more.
We're not delicious. Not even a little bit.
Get going.
Now.
Okay.
You too.
But there's too many of them.
Not for me.
Hurry.
Last warning. Back off or die.
Come on!
It's kind of how that fight kind of went.
Understood. The Avalanche mission's been approved. We ought to proceed as planned.
This is bullshit. What the hell are they thinking?
Threats to public order are to be summarily put down. This is what we've always done.
Summarily put down. guess it's a little late to grow a conscience.
Just on patrol.
Don't worry, we'll make it in time.
Let's see what I can get. I got a little bit of money, so I can get... Actually, I need more Phoenix Downs than I need anything else. Let's go ahead and rest. All right.
We could get lost in here.
This is the train graveyard, all right. A real treasure trove of scrap. Sector 7 should be just past that large maintenance facility over there. I vote we stay in the light so we can see where we're going.
Dark, dark everywhere.
That it?
I feel like they're gonna drag this part out before I can get to the plate thing.
It's deserted and kind of creepy.
People don't come around here often. Not just because of the monsters, but because of the stories.
What kind?
Everyone seems to think that the train graveyard is haunted. Those who lose their way out there in the dark of night will never, ever find their way back home again.
Is that right?
I mean, it's not like I think it's true or anything. But you know, it's just...
Then let's hurry.
Thank you for watching. This has been Jack with the Geek's Perspective. Please like, subscribe, and share. And be sure to follow the links below where you'll find me on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, so you can keep up to date on all the projects I'm working on. Also, please stay safe during this quarantine, and as you practice proper social distancing, be sure to not touch your face and wash your hands properly. Thank you.